9-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 9-yard line.
Let's see.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Running with Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage? Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Check. Crunch.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Man, I ran into them.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Kamara trying again. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Breeze now on third and goal. That's caught. It's Thomas. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Running on fourth, it's Zach Line. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zach Line taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Take the post route away from him.
Now it's Ryan. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. 6 gone. Check 6 gone.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, he gonna run their way. He gonna run their way.
Check 31, check 31. Check 52.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Now Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Now he's going to 3 wide receivers. And we go back to my PC play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Get him now. Get him now. Y'all get on his ass this time.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Get on him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Say what? You think the game ain't over? Let me show you something, boy. This shit been over with. This shit been over with, right? Show you something.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Let's do this.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. To throw, it's Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. And he's taken down inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
We told our opponent, don't even get on the motherfucking airplane to come to Atlanta. They be playing shit. Beat your ass so bad, I'm gonna go for 2 every time after this. I ain't kicking no motherfucking more field goals. Go for 2.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute. I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? how much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
You don't know what one on coming though.
Now Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Ryan. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
Now I can play
the Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey, boy, you better kick your field goal now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
That probably would have been a safe thing.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Gun. Whip.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Back. Mike.
He's scared.
Throwing again. Ryan.
Hit him. Hit. Oh, fuck. I hit the damn button too fast. Get your ass out of bounds.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards.
Damn, man.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Ryan. It's complete to Jones. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones, because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. He hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
I'm going to intercept you right here. You better run the ball. If you
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
You better run it now, because if you throw it on, it's going to be an interception.
Ryan will throw again.
If you look, boy, didn't I tell you what the motherfucker do? Don't you throw that goddamn ball, boy. Go get the bill. Go get the goddamn bill.
Sack of the afternoon.
Told you to run the
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Playing with me. Oh, he gonna try
Third and long. It's Ryan.
Didn't I tell you?
Stocker's got it. Complete. And he'll only get this to the 14
so
as he'll come up well short of the first down.
Don't try
Just
to
a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Shit, you know you can't get in there. Oh, you going for it. You're going to be a hard head, little motherfucker. I see.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Here's Ryan to throw.
Here we go.
And he's going to be
told you to throw that goddamn ball. I won't take it.
P.J. Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Make you remember the day you played.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, I like that look there. He's out the other way. You got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
He's coming.
Go there.
We got double up.
Yeah.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
Play it safe. Playing good defense.
Hey, ready? 95-56. It's our field.
1, 2, 3 over
It's
there.
our field.
1, 2, 3, 4 over there.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll run here. It's Murray. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Watch him do all this juking, bro. You look real good on
Fielded at the 33.
You don't got a chance to do it.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Let's see. Yeah, this shit is. I don't do this shit. I do my own play. Pick my own play. I know what this nigga gonna do. I'm in his head right now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today. They rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
I know what he gonna do. This is it, right?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, get your ass out
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Get him, boys.
Lutz to try to add the PAT.
How are you here, man?
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
I'm going to beat you by your age. I'm like Pook, I'm going to beat you by your age. You 44, I'm going to get a motherfucking safe to beat you 44 to next. Or is you 45?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Nigga ain't never seen no ass whipping out here right him, bro. Tell a nigga what you gonna do to him before you do it. Now you gonna run the ball right now, trying to be safe, just to get you a couple yards, pad the stat. Cause if you don't, let me get in there. I'm gonna say this the play right here where I like to pick this. That play you like to do right there. This is a new play I like to try right here.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are
gonna be
almost
open
through 3
now.
quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I gotta get you for that, mate. You had no business to take off running like that, man. I tell you to do no shit like that.
This one caught by Ridley.
You got to get out of there, man.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Wow, see the screen up there?
A 6-yard
Go back.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Get back in my radio. Back to my radio schedule play, man. This nigga trying, man.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
24 yards.
36, 36.
Ryan. Jones has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Now the defense I got, you can throw a
Be the
bomb.
last play
You
of the
get
quarter.
inside that 25-yard line. That's all me.
For
I
this
pick your
third
ass
quarter of
apart every
action.
time, man.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Get inside that
From the
25-yard
32
line,
here's
bitch.
first
All
and
the
10.
time. Let me saying that Michael Jackson. The girl is mine.
From the gun, Ryan.
Oh, get in there, bitch. It's over with.
A well-executed 22-yard
It's
gain.
over with. You won't go down. This kick and field goal. Better run it. You better run it. Run the ball and try to get you a touchdown. Run the ball and try to get you a touchdown. Watch it.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 10 yards out. And the Falcons
I'm
claw
glad.
one
I'm proud.
back.
I'm proud. Yeah, good proud. But you can't finish.
Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left. And no good.
This nigga's here.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT
Don't
miss.
worry about it. Let it run on out there.
The Saints take over
That's
first
it, man.
and 10
We gonna work.
at their own 25-yard line.
I ought to just pass on your head all the way the rest of the game. Shit, see if you can come back.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Breeze now. And he finds Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and take it look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20 from Falcon territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now, Breeze again. Again has it complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's see.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Check 13.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he gets this one to Woodley complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Right there, 54 miles.
Now it's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Ready? 95-56.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. This is caught by Gill. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Kamara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 there, and a New Orleans 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Breeze. The open man is Smith. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Breeze is looking to throw. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Damn, this goes 28 points on the second quarter.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.